Listen to this. There it goes again. You hear it? The rate's starting to wind up. What am I talking about? This is the Eventide TriceraChorus. Tri-chorus Eventide Pedal Chorus, if any of that made sense. Yes, Eventide is sponsoring this video, which means they are paying me to check this out, but they don't get to give me any input on what I get to say, what I want to say, how I feel about this thing, which is amazing. So thank you, Eventide, again. So when I first opened this up, I was like, okay, chorus pedal, cool. But then my synthesizer eye went straight to mix envelope and rate envelope and immediately noticed there's no ADSR. So I was like, okay, maybe it's an envelope follower. And if you're not familiar with an envelope follower, basically it's going to take incoming audio signal and use its loudness, for the lack of a better term, as a value towards something. In this case, the rate or the mix amount. So right now the rate is turned all the way up. But as sound comes in, it's going to start slowing the rate down almost to a standstill. So now that I've heard it, or now that I've said it, see if you can hear it. And when I let go, you hear it start to ramp up. There it goes. You hear that? Now check this. If you really want to hear it, turn swirl on. Oh. Maybe a little reverb, which is coming pre-chorus. Where are we? Hold on. Oh, there it goes. You hear it. It's speeding up. Is that what I was talking about? What was I talking about? Easy there, partner. See, this is why I write notes, because me and my scroll brain just kind of get lost. This is something I've been wanting to say through all the Eventide videos, but I immediately get beyond distracted. They actually come with a power supply. If you're a guitar player or a fellow pedal enthusiast, you're probably like, what the heck are you talking about? Like, who cares, I guess? To me, coming from the synth world, when I first started getting into pedals, I thought I was getting ripped off because I was like, yo, none of these come with a power supply. You're telling me I gotta go and buy an extra power supply with all these pedals? And the newer Eventide pedals like these, which come, I forget the name, it's something 9. They're basically breakouts of the H9 pedal, but dedicated pedals with a lot more knob per function. These come with a universal power supply with the little switchable adapter things. As you heard there, I was kind of driving it pretty hard. You got line input, and for you turkeys, I'm going full stereo. You saw it here, coming at you live action, full stereo, just so you can hear the vast craziness of this thing because it is a triple chorus. You basically have left, center, and right controls of modulation amounts for the 3 separate choruses that are going straight to your brain. And this is the modulation amount of the rate, and in this patch we had the rate being modulated by the incoming sound. You see how crazy this is? This isn't just a typical chorus pedal. What else do I got on here? Yeah, liner guitar, I was driving it pretty hard. You got the dip switches, that's basically a dip switch on the back. Same with the stereo to mono, it's just a simple dip switch on the back, which is great. Another kind of important thing, this was a pain point I had, but I quickly kind of resolved it after reading the manual. But if I wanted to, oh yeah, it's kind of raining. I hope you don't mind the rain. We're inside, it's dry. So if you want this to act as kind of a basic chorus pedal, this mix knob's pretty unique because all the way left you have dry and all the way right you have dry. But in between those 2 dry points you got 3 effects. You have a 0 to 100% chorus, up to a vibrato, to a 100% chorale, all the way down to a dry 0% chorale. And this is a pretty clever way of figuring out how you can actually use this knob to affect and change through 3 different effects smoothly without getting any weird glitches. I'm sure if it was like 0 to 100% distortion to reverb to delay, of course you would get some kind of whack crazy sounds. But the fact that these all kind of live within the chorus section makes it super duper handy. And the reason I even bring this up is because one of the pain points I had was I didn't realize in some of the presets I went to, this is a preset I made, number 2, on mine. Not Eventide didn't hire me to make presets. Didn't do that. They're fine without me. This here allows you to access all these dark green, all the dark green options, the font, the shift options. So on the preset that I was on, I had the mix envelope actually going to the mix knob. So I was like, why is the mix sound like it's constantly changing? And that's because it was. So to fix that, just turn this all the way down. And if that's the case, then this by default, I'm going to turn this one all the way down too so it's not affecting our rate. Now we have just a basic kind of chorus, or I guess tri-chorus, because if I were to go to an initialized patch, let me give myself a pulse width, right? If I start turning this up, now you start to really hear it. We go up to vibrato, right? And now you can start to hear, this is vibrato affecting the center and the right amount. And again, I'm choosing how much modulation of the rate is going to the right and the center. What's crazy is when one of them is down, the right will take over and kind of do I believe it's a phase invert on both sides, and same if left is all the way, or if right is all the way down and left is all the way up. But if I just focus on one. Oh, another neat note, detune is completely independent from all of those settings. And if I turn this up, tuning this up or down will change the detuning in equal semitones in opposite directions on either left or right. Gets kind of gnar. So let's focus in on, I didn't think I would ever really be able to say this, but modulating this Eventide pedal. So we have our rate all the way here. I can say rate envelope. At full volume, lower it to about there. It sounds like it's at a standstill. If I set our attack kind of high and our filter a little bit down. Let's see. You hear it there? It starts to come in and then it starts to really just... Actually, you know what? Let me set what my sustain actually changes? Okay, it does. You hear that? And turn right up. Oh, turn left up a little bit. A little detune. So here's another important note that I didn't realize I was doing. To get the absolute widest possible, I said wide, not white, wide, the widest possible sound. You want to set either your chorale or your chorus to about 50% wet and dry. So you get the dry and you get all the chorus stuff. That is not here. That's vibrato. And it's not here. That's almost 100% chorale. It's kind of like a quarter turn from the bottom, right? Right there. That's about 50%. Turn our sustain up. That was my bad. It's so hard to not crank the resonance and the overdrive on this thing, my bad. And then a little reverb. Again, swirl it up. I mean, it doesn't get any sweeter than that when it comes to a chorus. And I've been chasing chorus for a long time. I bought a Juno 106 for its chorus. Not the best idea, but it was nice at the time being. All I wanted to do on that was actually just make this sound. Let me go to my voices real quick and set this over to mono. All I wanted to do, really simple, all I asked was this sound. Without this, with it, I'm going to turn our output level up a bit, which will also kind of clip it a little and add some color. And on top of that, you got your filter, like a high pass as well as a low pass after the 12 o'clock. I like to leave it dead center. Maybe for this I should. And again, if I start applying some weirdness to this, we'll say a little bit of here, a little bit of there. So it just kind of whips it at the beginning. I just trying to get that big Mr. Fingers, Can You Feel It track. I'll link it down below in case you're curious about what I'm talking about. I could have swore he did that on a Juno. If you know what he did do it on, please let me know down below. Mr. Fingers, if you're watching, appreciate you a lot. I would like to know. I mean, honestly, that's kind of it. I had a couple other things I really wanted to write down, but for the most part, that was it. Just a little bit of a weird gripe with that. Going full stereo, and this is great. I've also gone mono to stereo, which is amazing because you can really just widen up any kind of simple sound. And yeah, with that, again, Eventide, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. I absolutely love the TriceraChorus, and it's just, it's enough of a step above your traditional kind of regular chorus to kind of keep it interesting, especially with those envelopes. So if you all got some synth designers behind your pedals, amazing. Don't fire them. keep them. I know you're not going to, or I know you're not going to fire them. I know you're going to keep them and tell them I said what's up. And hey, thanks for making this. This thing's dope. All right, I'm going to kind of get really weird and just push this as far as I can. You're more than welcome to kick it. I appreciate you a lot. Until then, I'll see you next week, and you already know the drill. Share the love, share the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Peace. Let's see where we at. Are we still in mono mode? We'll go to poly. A little bit of portamento. By the way, that's not this clipping. I'm clipping peak internally, like that. Oh, that's me just clipping my interface. What can I get to do that for me? I want to go here, 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 land here, there. Hard whip down. Okay, maybe I'll reel it back just a bit. Ooh, I got mod envelope 2 pitching down oscillator 2. Oh, that is mean. Let's also send mod envelope 2 to that filter, please. I'm begging you, that's all I want in life. Where you at? Where you at? Ooh, a little tracking on there. Oof.